From the Tennessee Valley Weather Center, this is your afternoon weather update.
Hey, good afternoon, folks. Clear radar across the area. I'm showing you this despite there being nothing, because if you look outside, it's actually pretty cloudy out there. But on the radar, there's really nothing going on. No showers in sight at the moment. Dry across the Tennessee Valley. But as mentioned, out there right now, you could be fooled into thinking some rain might nearby. Check this out. Lawrenceburg, pretty much overcast out there at the moment. Temperatures actually staying suppressed in the lower to mid 70s at the moment. Hopping across the state line is a pretty similar situation there, but it's actually clearing out a little bit faster in northwestern Alabama. Here at Florence Harbor, you see some sun finally peeking through. Temperatures starting to flirt with 80 there finally in northwestern Alabama at 78 at the moment with a dew point of 68, so it is a little bit humid out there. There are some quantities of moisture out there, so to speak, which might pave the way for a few very isolated showers today, but I think most of us are going to be dry. Not really that bad of a day to speak of here as we head over the next several hours. Highs somewhere in the mid-80s, decent bet across the area. Again, you do see a few very isolated showers pop up, but they're not intense and they're not widespread. I think all of us are going to be dry. Don't change your plans for today in any way. Going to be a pretty nice way to end our weekend. We cool off just a little bit, getting down near 60 for lows is what I'm thinking as we head towards tomorrow morning. And much of the same as we head for Monday. Temperatures probably flirting by the time we're heading through the afternoon near 90. I think it's going to be a pretty decent day, especially in northwestern Alabama as we head into the beginning of our work week. Show you what I'm talking about on the hometown forecast here. We'll call it 84 tomorrow in Lawrenceburg, 86 from Linville up to Mount Pleasant, Columbia, and Chapel Hill. 88 there in Savannah is the warmest temperature in southern middle Tennessee that we're seeing for tomorrow. Hopping across the state line, though, with a little bit of a different story. Consistently a few degrees warmer. We'll call it 89 in Florence. Shoals, 89 as well. Phil Campbell down there, you'll be at 85. Red Bay up through Tishomingo and Iuka. You guys will be settling in somewhere near 87, I think it's a decent bet. So, yeah, we are kind of seeing some tastes of near 90 tomorrow, but you know what? That's just fine. It's September. We're still not done with summer quite just yet. However, I think we're starting to see signs it might be on its way out slowly but surely. Check this out here. Highs as we head towards midweek. Yep. See that? 70s. Yeah, no joke there. Some lows even Wednesday night into Thursday night, maybe even a Friday night as well, hovering there in the mid to upper 50s. So I think we're starting to get this taste of fall coming into the Tennessee Valley slowly but surely. This might not be a prolonged, extended kind of period of cooler weather, but it is definitely there. So worth thinking about. And definitely when you see the big picture, it makes sense. Much of the eastern United States is going to be well below average over the next 1 to 2 weeks. So that really just is kind of a sign of the times. It's September just like that. You know, the temperatures are cooling down as well, but we're also in hurricane season. Here's Lee. Not really doing too much right now, just kind of going up, strengthening sometimes, weakening sometimes. Mostly a fish storm right now. I'll be getting some bad surf in Puerto Rico, but this is going to curve up north, stay off the coast very likely, probably impact somewhere near Nova Scotia, but still, pretty bad conditions for surf, rip tides, and some coastal flooding along the east coast. It's to be expected, I would be honest with you. It doesn't have to make landfall to be quite an impactful hurricane, so consider that if you're going out east or have any family out there on the east coast over the next several days. But back to the Tennessee Valley, see what we have in store for the week ahead. It looks like the forecast is actually pretty steady state. We're not getting any of these too high temperatures, so to speak. I think we're actually cooling down nicely there midweek. Notice those 70s sticking around, with a few isolated shower chances for the first and middle half of the week. But behind it, I mean, come on, 70s and near 80 into next weekend. What could be better?